with authority in the final round of 388.4 at 316.
Tony Stewart may have made a name for himself as a NASCAR legend, but this time it's his wife, Leah Pruett, who's making headlines, and not just for returning to the track. After stepping away from racing to start a family, Leah has just dropped a major bombshell that's sending shockwaves through the NHRA world. Leah Pruett, a 12-time NHRA Top Fuel winner and one of the fiercest competitors in drag racing, is officially making her return to the cockpit in 2026. After taking a break in 2024 to focus on motherhood, she's coming back with more fire than ever, and the timing couldn't be more perfect. Pruett and Stewart welcomed their first child, Dominic, in November 2024. The couple's journey into parenthood was a major chapter in their lives, one that Leah embraced fully. But if anyone thought she was done with racing, they clearly didn't know the real Leah Pruett. Her return isn't just a comeback, it's a statement. During her time away from the driver's seat, Pruett didn't just sit back and relax. Instead, she took on a major role within Tony Stewart Racing, TSR, working closely with marketing partners, leading technical development projects, and staying deeply involved in operations. She wasn't racing, but she was very much in the game. In fact, Leah tested in Richmond earlier this year, a move that reignited her passion for driving. The heat was sweltering, nearly 99 degrees, with track temperatures hitting 146, but she couldn't care less. After 499 days away, she strapped into a 12,000 horsepower dragster and proved to everyone, including herself, that Racer Leah was still alive and thriving. Leah explained, "Trust me, I didn't care that we were testing in some of the nastiest conditions ever. It felt incredibly good to knock the rust off. This test day had been in the works for months, and just like that, the fire was back." This announcement was made official on September 9th, 2025. And the reaction from the motorsports world? Explosive. Everyone from Dodge CEO Matt McAleer to fans across the country expressed excitement at the news. McAleer put it bluntly, "Tony has always said it was Leah's race car. We totally support the Stewart's decision and look forward to a successful future." Even more striking was the humility and respect between Leah and Tony. Throughout her hiatus, Tony Stewart stepped up to pilot the team's Top Fuel dragster. A NASCAR Hall of Famer by trade, Stewart adapted remarkably to NHRA racing. In just his second full season, he claimed 2 wins and the 2025 regular season title. But he always knew the car wasn't truly his. This was always the plan. The timing was up to her, Stewart said. He admitted he'll miss being behind the wheel, but made it clear that supporting Leah was always priority number 1. Leah echoed the sentiment. "Tony has done an incredible job behind the wheel, as many would expect," she said. "But I know how much he's devoted himself to being the best driver replacement he can be, and I couldn't be more proud and thankful for him." So what's next for Tony Stewart? That's the big question. While Leah gears up for her 2026 return, Tony has been open about not finalizing his own plans yet. "We've got some irons in the fire," he said, hinting at ongoing conversations with multiple racing teams. But one thing's for sure, he's going to feel that itch to get back into something fast. What adds even more intrigue is the couple's dynamic on and off the track. Stewart once joked that racing against his wife would be a no-win situation, and he's not wrong. Leah herself laughed it off, saying, "I don't think that's a hard and fast no. Still, the cost and effort of running a 2-dragster team means that, for now, the possibility of racing head-to-head remains just that, a possibility." Pruett's return is about more than just another driver getting back on the track. It's a story of resilience, ambition, and defying the notion that motherhood must come at the cost of one's passion. She's not stepping back into the sport out of nostalgia, she's coming back to win. Her past record proves she's a force to be reckoned with. Before stepping away, Pruett finished 3rd in the 2023 NHRA season standings and had been climbing the ranks with an intensity matched by few. Now, with renewed motivation and a deeper sense of purpose, she's aiming higher than ever. And she's not alone. Other mothers in NHRA, like Alexis DeJoria and Angel Sampi, have shown that raising a family doesn't mean saying goodbye to elite performance. But Pruett is in rare air, balancing new motherhood with the demands of a 12,000 horsepower rocket on wheels. What makes her return even more compelling is how she prepared for it. From optimizing tuning systems to packing parachutes, yes, while still breastfeeding, Leah stayed connected to every gritty detail of race day life. She wasn't just preparing her body for the return, she was keeping her mind razor sharp. Leah also addressed something many female athletes quietly face: identity. "I wanted to make sure I didn't have an identity crisis," she said. Staying involved with TSR during her hiatus helped her stay grounded in who she was, both as a mother and as a racer. In many ways, this comeback is about more than just racing. It's about the message it sends to women in sports and beyond, that you don't have to choose between being a parent and pursuing your passion. Leah's journey has become a blueprint for resilience, partnership, and ambition. With the 2026 NHRA season on the horizon, the anticipation is sky high. The season will kick off March 5th through 8th at Gainesville, Florida, and fans are already counting down the days. Pruett's comeback isn't just a personal milestone, it's shaping up to be the storyline of the year. But even as she gears up for battle, her gratitude remains front and center. "I'd first like to thank Tony, the team, and our partners for allowing me the necessary time to start our family, learn motherhood, and welcome me back. Her team is behind her, her fans are behind her, and most importantly, her family is behind her. That's a recipe for something special." As for the NHRA landscape, Leah's return is likely to shake things up in a major way. With her deep technical knowledge, strong fan following, and unmatched drive, she's stepping into a field that's already fiercely competitive and making it even more intense. The Top Fuel category won't know what hit it. And with Tony Stewart potentially stepping into a new role, whether behind the scenes or back in another series, the Stewart Pruett household might be at the center of racing's next big era. One thing is certain: when these two move, the motorsports world pays attention. What happens next in this high-octane saga is anyone's guess. Will Leah dominate the Top Fuel ranks once again? Will Tony return to another racing discipline? Or maybe even build a second TSR dragster for himself? No one knows yet. But what's clear is this: Leah Pruett's bombshell announcement has just reignited the fire in NHRA, and she's ready to make some serious noise. This is a powerful move and a bold reminder that real racers never lose the fire. They just wait for the right moment to strike. And Leah Pruett's moment, it starts in 2026.